Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel with my husband.
And this has a blooper at the end. Hi everybody. So what's the topic, Baby Mae?
Budget video.
Oh, the world famous budget video. Everybody does a budget video.
Yes.
But you've never done a budget video.
No.
Only on my
It's
channel.
my first time to
Yeah,
do.
so what the hell? Let's do it on your channel instead of mine.
Yes.
Okay, so our budget is the same. It is what it is. However, we've been spending less and saving more. And there's two reasons behind that. Number one, the pesos is 61 plus.
Yeah.
So we're getting a whole lot more money for our money, if that makes any sense. So what I do is we pull over the same amount every month, but we get a lot more pesos. I think I got like 10,000 more pesos than I did this time last year, just in one pull.
Yeah.
And 10,000 pesos roughly. We'll put it on the screen here and type. I'll figure it out. I think it's about $185 or something like that extra. And we also have amped up our purchasing of products in bulk and when they're on sale. And we've also kind of gotten away or decided to put on hold any kind of little extracurricular trips or treats. Usually once a month, May and I will check in someplace. We're at the Henry right now.
Yeah.
And we just kind of treat ourselves to a room, and we just kind of get away from our house, and we just get a change of pace, a change of scenery, and we just sort of hang out and enjoy each other's company, and that's it. I just checked the rates at the Henry. They want 5,500 pesos per night. That's about $100. And so normally I would have said, yeah, okay, let's do that, once a month. What the hell, we'll celebrate something.
Yeah.
We always can find something to celebrate. But I said, no, let's just not do that. And the big reason why is because of the house.
Yes.
We got the house build going on.
Yes.
So that, just to bring you up to speed, is going to begin the last week of July. We have vetted out the guys that we don't want, and we have researched and gotten lots of references and seen builds and all that. Hopefully we've done our due diligence properly this time, and I think we found the right guy.
Yes.
I'm comfortable with him, you're comfortable with him.
Yeah.
The guys that I talk to, I trust. And this dude is actually going in behind other builders that I interviewed and cleaning up their mess. They fired those builders. And speaking of builders, the one that scammed us a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
the Orange Kite Group, which I can say now because it's public. I couldn't say it before because of cyber libel, but now we don't have that issue because it's public knowledge. He was recently featured a couple of guys that got scammed along with us. It was Joey and Ray.
Yeah.
Went on Raffy Tufalo. And so if I can find it, I'll put a link to that little deal in the description of this video.
Yes.
And Raffy Tufalo is a senator out here, and he's been advocating for people for years and years and years. People that get into fights, land disputes, couples that, harm one another. A wife beats a guy up, a guy beats a wife up, scammers,
Yeah.
you name it. I mean, this guy, he puts it on the air, and half of it I don't understand because it's in Tagalog or Visayan or
Yeah.
whatever it is. And then the other half, he speaks English very well also. So anyway, our friends went on there, and they found all kinds of, they did some due diligence, and they found some real hardcore stuff on this guy. And I think that finally, I don't think any of us will get our money back, but I do think this guy's going to be finally, hopefully, punished. Knock on wood. And that's what we're after all this time. So let's get back to our budget. Okay,
Yes.
we talked about him enough. Give him enough airtime. But so, having learned our lesson, hopefully with that, we did a lot of digging and a lot of researching. We slowed down, took our time.
Yes.
We did not rush it. We saved money.
Yes.
And now we're in super save mode because the house is within our budget. And the main thing is, after saving for 7 years off of the YouTubes
Yeah.
and just off of my check and all that kind of stuff, we've gotten to the point where we can pay cash for the house. And yet, and this is a big and yet, I still have a safety net or a cushion of money that I refuse to break into. I recently did a video about Medicare and keeping Part B, and I was mistaken, and I was wrong. I made an assumption, and you guys corrected me in that video. I thought because I had B, I got 100% coverage, but I don't. I've got like 80% coverage. So thanks to you guys, I know now that I need to buy supplemental insurance. And the gist of that video, and the reason I bring it up is because it's got to do with the budget. I could cancel it to save a couple of $100 a month. we got to drive by or walk by the conversation. Anyway, I could save a couple of $100 a month and put that towards, our build or whatever. However, my standing on that is I can fly to Guam. I don't have to go all the way back to the States. And that would take care of any kind of long-term care that I might need. Not some sort of immediate thing, like a broken leg or a scratch or a bump on the head or a chest infection. That I self-insure for. And I am going to sign up for, because we let it lapse, PhilHealth.
Yeah.
PhilHealth got a lot better as far as cardiac care. So that's got to do with the budget, I guess, because we're going to invest in that. But we are in super saver mode right now, and I'm not buying any, overpriced coffees. We're not going out to any big restaurants.
Yeah.
We just kind of put that all on hold. We're cooking at home.
Yes.
We're just entertaining ourselves. We stay at home a lot more than we go out, and that's about the name of that too.
Yes.
So what do you
It's
think?
very priority is build a house.
Build a house.
Yes.
And the priority is to build a house, pay for it, get it done right, hopefully. And then after that, we will have a lot more money to spend than we've ever had before. Because now if we do solar, and that's on the list, I'm not sure if that's going to fit to the budget. We'll see what that proposal is.
Yeah.
However, you live in rent-free. Well, the rent's gone. That's usually everybody's biggest expense. And then the rent's history, and the electric bill is history. With the solar, what's left? Food.
Yes.
Food and gas and
Yeah.
water, and that's it. So there's an extra $1,000, not 1,000, but there's an extra. What is our fixed budget? Our fixed budget actually is only about $700 or $800 a month, between rent and electric and gas and phone bills. Our electric is super low compared to most guys, man. I mean, it's silly because we live up in the mountains, and our bill is about 2,300 to 2,300 was our last bill. And I'm listening to my friends, they're going, oh God, I had to pay 14,000 because I had the air on. Because it's been hot. It's hot right now.
Yeah.
This is the first day I've seen her sweat, So anyway, it's hot when this little brown girl is sweating. And so
First time that
first time I've ever seen you sweat. And so it's humid, man.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's kind of like the little budget upgrade.
Yes.
We're still living on, call it $2,000 a month, but instead of spending the $2,000, we are saving about 500 more than we would have, because of the exchange rate's gone up.
Yes.
So we're getting a lot more money,
Yeah, think
and we're just dialing things back.
Yes.
And I'm just thrilled to think that we're going to invest this one-time lump sum into something, and it'll be a house, and then that'll be free and clear. And if it's brand new, and it's got brand new appliances and brand new air conditioners, and hopefully a solar system and all that good stuff,
Yeah.
well, now it's maintenance will be the expense on that. And I thought about it. I said, probably figure about $100 a month to maintain the place, maintain the solar panels. I already checked
Yeah.
into that. Just keep it up to date and up to speed,
Yes.
and keep it clean. And at least for the first couple, 3 years, before anything goes completely off the rails.
Yeah.
And then you're going to have to replace something or fix something. But I'm a big believer in maintenance. So you maintain your air conditioning, you maintain your solar panels, same way I maintain the car and the motorcycles.
Yeah.
And that's it, maintain
Yes.
ourselves.
And he said the guy is the finished house is 6 months only.
Yeah,
Wow, I'm very excited that
yeah. This
I
dude-
like rush house.
Yeah, he's not rushing. He just, he's efficient. And I watched it. I wouldn't have believed it because everybody else tells me 12 to 14 months.
Yeah.
And that's, you know why? Because they're all stretched too thin. And that's why they're getting fired. Because they're taking longer than they promised. And they're using inferior products. And the list goes on and on. But this dude, he says, listen, I'm going to wait. He said, Paul, I can't sign you up for 3 more months. And that impressed me. I said, really, why? Because everybody else was like, yeah, I got the pen ready. Let me
Yeah.
write you up. Here, just give me a deposit and we'll get going on this. No. He said, because I have 2 crews. One does the basic foundation, walls, the ceiling, the roof. I insulate them. I use dual pane glass, etc., etc. And then my finishing crew comes in for the tile and the paint
Yeah.
and all that. And he says, I've got about 40 guys. And while one crew's working on yours, it'll be while the other guys are doing the finishing on the other houses. And when we get to that stage, then we should be done with your walls and roof when we bring the finishing guys over. And he also said, would you mind if I got done in 5 months instead of 6? And I said, why would I mind? He goes, well, I'll make more money. I said, what? Oh, really? He goes, yeah. He goes, because if I'm done with you and I get paid in full, I can take on another job and give them the same service that I'm giving you and the other guys. I said, rock on, brother. That is the first guy that made any sense to me. He wants to get it done as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean he's going to rush. It just means he's got, to me, he's just efficient. And I love that mindset.
Yeah.
And he said, I'll write it into the contract where you can penalize me 1,000 pesos a day if I run overtime. If I go over what I promise you. 1,000 a day. Every day I'm late, you take 1,000 pesos off the agreed price. He volunteered that. I didn't ask for it. And so that's that.
Yeah.
I had a conversation with his engineer. His engineer had initially quoted me a price. Then when he gave me the final doc, it was a little high from what he had originally quoted me. And we went over and had a conversation, and I didn't say anything other than, you know what? I got to tell you, I don't like things to fester inside of me. That's not good for your health. I said, to be honest with you, I was a little disappointed, when the bid came in a little higher than you had quoted me. But it is what it is. And he didn't say nothing. He said, I understand, sir. And we left, and 24 hours later, a fresh bid came in at what he originally quoted me. And he said, there, you're right. I should have kept it at this. Your house is a little more complicated because it's got all these angles, but it is what it is, so I want to be fair with you. And he took off, I think he looked at 10% that from what he originally quoted me. So
Good,
that's
yes.
it. I don't want to be
Yes.
too optimistic about this because you
Yes.
know things are going to blow up and explode and go wrong. But anyway, the budget is the budget. We are staying on the same budget. When I say that, we're taking the same amount of money every month,
Yes.
but we're just able to tuck away more than we normally do. And we're hopefully investing it in ourselves. And the whole purpose of building the house, as I've said 100 times before, is not for me, but it's for her future, so that when I go to the great beyond and meet my maker, she will not have to be concerned with having a roof over her head. And then there's future plans above and beyond that, but we're going to hold those until a later video
Yes.
before we We don't want to talk about something that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've done my piece. Are you
Yes.
cool?
Yes, that's it guys for
Alright.
the video today for the budget video.
Kind of a quasi budget video. Had a lot of components to it there. So we didn't go over how much is our rent and our electric and our this and
Yeah.
our that and the other. But you get the drift. We're on the same number as we've always been.
Yes.
We've never drifted too much over it or too much under until recently. And that again is the exchange rate's been psycho, and our brains have gone into slow motion as far as what we buy.
Yes.
And we're just being cautious and careful. And then when the house is done and we don't have that overhead, then life gets good.
Yes.
It's good now.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
Lord.
financially, you're free as a bird. When all you got to worry about is your food and water, and that's it.
Yeah.
What the hell?
So that's it guys.
That's it.
And see you next video. Bye bye. Hi everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel with my husband.
Hi, everybody.
For the topic at for the